I used to spend my days juggling content calendars, invoicing clients, uploading videos, cross-posting to social platforms, and chasing payments. Every morning felt like a game of whack-a-mole. Emails, edits, analytics, and deadlines popping up all at once. Then, I decided to automate the entire business using n8n. What followed was less about cutting corners and more about creating a reliable system that works even when I'm not looking. This is the full system I built, how each piece fits together, and why it changed everything. It started with a single principle: automate the repeatable, not the creative. Content creation, ideation, scripting, voice remained fully human. Everything around it, however, was fair game. I needed a backbone that could connect tools, react to triggers, and run on its own. n8n offered that flexibility, a workflow automation platform with visual nodes, conditional logic, and the ability to self-host. I mapped out the life cycle of a single piece of content, from idea to published post to payment, and built a workflow for every stage. The first workflow captures ideas. Whenever I saved an idea in a Google Sheet, or start an email, a trigger in n8n would pick it up, extract keywords, and create a draft entry in Notion. I included a brief tagging system powered by a small natural language node: topic, format, priority. That alone removed the friction of transferring ideas between apps and gave me a searchable backlog that was always up to date. Next came the production workflow. When a Notion card moves to ready to record, n8n checks the calendar, reserves a recording slot, and sends a calendar invite to the team with attachments: the script, asset list, and shot list. If the script isn't attached, the workflow notifies me in Slack and creates a task with a deadline. After recording, footage uploaded to a designated Google Drive folder triggers the editing workflow. The editor receives a task complete with timestamps, editorial notes pulled from the Notion card, and automatic transcoding commands using a cloud service. The editor uploads the final cut back to Drive, and n8n kicks off quality control. Quality control is a small, rigorous workflow. A QC checklist is generated and sent to an approver. If any item fails, the workflow routes it back to the editor with annotated comments. If it passes, the system schedules the publish workflow. This reduces back and forth and enforces consistency. The publishing workflow is where the real multiplier effect appears. A single approved video triggers simultaneous actions. The video uploads to YouTube with metadata populated from Notion. A trimmed clip posts to TikTok. Thumbnails go to Instagram, and a blog post is created from the video transcript using a templated structure. SEO fields are filled from metadata tags, and n8n pings our analytics dashboard to start tracking. The best part is that each platform gets content formatted correctly without manual copy-paste. Monetization and client billing are integrated too. Completed client deliverables trigger invoice generation in QuickBooks. n8n emails invoices and follows up on overdue payments with a predefined escalation cadence. When a payment clears, the system updates the client's record, notifies the team, and logs revenue in our spreadsheet. This closed loop means cash flow is visible and predictable. Finally, analytics ties everything together. Weekly, n8n aggregates performance data from YouTube, TikTok, and our website, compiles a one-page report, and posts it to a private Slack channel. The report highlights trends: which formats performed best, which topics gained traction, and which videos lost steam. These insights feed back into the idea capture workflow so the system learns and evolves. Automating with n8n didn't make creativity obsolete. It amplified it. It removed the logistical noise so that creative decisions could be deliberate, not reactive. The system runs quietly, catching errors early, enforcing standards, and keeping stakeholders informed. If you're building a content business, think beyond tools and toward the workflows that connect them. Start small, automate a single pain point, and let those wins compound. In my case, that approach transformed a chaotic workload into a steady, scalable operation, and gave me back time to do what matters most: create.